Welcome to the Cockney Reds podcast. This is episode 6. It's been a little while. It's the 28th of May and season's over and ended with a bit of an anticlimax with the final result, 11-10, penalties, and Henry trophyless. But we finished second overall. I guess first place to start really is with the final. I mean, I guess I'm disappointed, Dave. I mean, what's your thoughts? What were your overall feelings about the final itself? I suppose everyone was expecting to win, or kind of what were you thinking?
Big disappointment, man. Big disappointment. It's so annoying, man, because as soon as I saw the way Villareal set up, I just knew this is gonna be a long evening. And it's like we need to overcommit. We just don't go for it, man. We just stick to the game plan for 90 minutes and we're happy just to see how things go, man. Like, this is a final, man. I would have preferred we went for it and we lost, man, rather than just coast and just. Because look, we lost 11-10 on penalties. You know, it's not like we was even shit on penalties. It was fucking the most quality penalty shootout I've ever seen in my life. And it's just like,
it was.
Even that, it's just annoying. Yeah, it's just man.
Hear that. I mean, what did you think, Culps?
Yeah, same as Dave, man. Like, I'm sure all the United fans are disappointed. I wouldn't say I was mad confident, to be honest, before the game. I just had this weird feeling in it, but in the week leading up to it, and now I just felt, I don't know, I'm not too sure, because Prem form's been shit in it, so that kind of made me think, this ain't sitting right with me, man. But even though I wasn't confident, I still expected a win, bro. Do you know what I'm saying?
Do you know what it was for me? And I guess it was the same thing that you're saying, is that I felt that we were the better team, obviously, for all of the game, conceded a dead set piece. And then second half, I mean, you're thinking this happens quite a lot, isn't it? We just second half, we got the goal. We actually got the goal quite early on, and then we normally push on. But I just felt like.
Was we the better team though?
Yeah, in the first half.
I didn't think we were, but the biggest disappointment for me though was the lack of risk taking, and I think it was always the cautiousness of what about if we go into extra time? What about if it goes into penalties? Rather than how do we end this game and win this game now? Here, quick, let's finish it in 90 minutes. Let's finish it in extra time. I felt like it was too much caution about who's going to take penalties or who's going to be okay in extra time.
I think the first half was cautious, bro. The whole first half, both teams were cautious. I don't think there was one team that was better than the other. Yeah, we conceded to a shit set piece, which we've been doing for how many times through the season have we seen that? It's just the same. I think I said
the only way they were going to score, I thought.
Yeah, bro. It's just shit, man. But in the second half, we was going pretty gung ho, bro, from the kickoff, innit? So I expected at least 2 goals, bro, to be honest. I thought this should be enough, innit? We got the equaliser in 10 minutes, I think. And then
I know.
Nah, come on, bro.
And it was looked like we was having fun out there. That ball for Greenwood that I think he played over. And Cavani, if he got on the volley, it would have obviously been a masterclass goal, but we had moments where we could have done better. And when I say that we were the better team, for me, the whole game was played in their half. And you might say that they defended and controlled that well, to a certain extent, and they did. Do you know what I mean? But at the same time, it was we did have moments and opportunities where
but they set up that way.
Didn't quite do it, or there wasn't that, and that's what was lacking in the end, isn't it?
Listen here, you can't say that we played better. Villarreal set up to play that way, so it was their game plan. We played. We didn't play our game plan. You know what I'm trying to say?
No, we did play our game plan.
Yeah, they allowed us the ball. They allowed us.
But
look at the players that are ahead of McTominay, bro.
McTominay's the best player on the pitch.
Yeah, but what the point I'm making is, with all that attacking quality on the pitch, all banter aside, this guy's not that great, Rashford, whatever's all been said, but bro, that's enough quality to be able to outscore a 7th place La Liga side, bro.
It's more than
and we knew, the reason why. I mean, their game plan was to sit back, and obviously you're right in that sense. And I think that's one of the main reasons why we played Pogba in the pivot, because we needed more attacking players on the pitch. So rather than playing Pogba higher up,
I think we just made it unbalanced.
Our most attacking front four on the pitch. So we got Greenwood on the right, Rashford on the left. I think most people was happy with the fact that if we are gonna have most of the ball, you want those players like Bruno and Pogba to be in the team to be able to create those chances. But the problem was that we just didn't. We lacked in that final third. Like there was times where it could have been better, and we just didn't have that clinical or that final.
I think that I'm not blaming Ollie for our loss, by the way, because like Culps said, we had enough quality on the pitch to be able to break them down and win that game. But my thing is with Ollie, you could see it's not working, or it's going to be very difficult to break down the side when you've got people like Rashford that's off form, that's just running into people. You need to start bringing on creative players, man. We've got Mata on the bench. Yeah, you can bring him on, put Pogba on the left. So he's creating something from left. He's closer to goal, so he can create something. Put Fred. If you want to put a bit of balance, put Fred back in the midfield, and let's have Pogba on the right, on the left, Matt on the right. You know, let's try something different. Yeah, he could have gone for that earlier. He didn't. He made subs for penalties. You know, like it doesn't make sense. He made subs for penalties. We scored 10 penalties.
That's mad. That's a howler, bro.
That's a howler.
As much as man,
like, no, I mean,
as man's a fan of Ollie,
I did.
That's dead, man. As much
that makes sense. He makes that means you're happy for Pens. That means you're happy.
But the reason why,
right?
the problem is, I feel like is that he should have trusted more in the squad, because he obviously thought someone like Rashford being on the pitch is going to be able to have a better chance of scoring a goal than anyone that we brought on. And you might say that he's not in good form or whatnot, but then you also think someone like Rashford, he has been for most of the season someone who can score a goal or get an assist in a crucial moment.
I understand that, Fudge.
So that's one of the reasons why he was there, I think.
But that makes perfect sense, Fudge, yeah? That makes perfect sense. But at the end of the day, as a manager, you need to understand when someone is having a bad game as well, and when someone is off form. And that's why you have a bench. Do you know what I'm trying to say? That's why you have a bench. So when things like that happen, you can bring someone else on to shake things up. He was doing the same thing from the first minute to the 90th minute. And
I feel like,
you know, once defenders get comfortable with you, do you know what I mean? Then do you know what I mean? They're happy for Rashford to have the ball. Whereas if you bring someone else, then they've got something else to think about. If you bring Mata on and Pogba on, and as soon as they get the ball, they're whipping it into the box. Do you know? Like, do you think they can defend Pogba and Mata for 60 minutes or for 30 minutes? Sorry. Instead of Rashford just run and trying to create an opening and shoot from 40 yards. It don't make sense, bro, man.
If I'll be completely honest here, I feel like everyone got overawed by the occasion, bro. The whole expectation of us, like, we need to win a trophy, Man United should win, everything just combined, and it affected the players and Ollie, bro. But and I say Ollie, because I feel like he went out of his way to pick an over-attacking team in the cup final. He's probably thinking like, let me make sure that we win in it, like. But he's just unbalanced the team, bro. I feel like he should have went with the team with the highest win percentage, which is probably.
It's not unbalanced. I don't think. Do you really think that Pogba playing in the two in the mid?
It wasn't necessary.
But do you really think playing Pogba in the two in the midfielder is unbalanced? I thought it was necessary. To be honest, I did think that was necessary. I feel like when you're playing, because imagine we played McFred in that midfield.
We should have.
People would have said, we're playing against a low block. Why are you playing McFred against a low block? You need to play a more attacking player. So that's the reason why you play a Pogba in that pivot, so that you don't play a McFred. And so you have more attacking players further forward. So for me, it made sense to play that. I feel like most people, like 80% of United fans would have said, yeah, that's my team, like, for that game. And like would have been happy with that lineup. But I feel the biggest problem for me was that he should have, like you said, risk Rashford coming off, even though it's a final and you think,
it's not even a risk though, Fudge. It's not a risk.
Yeah. I mean,
we've got all the ball. We've got all the ball, man.
But I mean, like risk the fact that you're bringing off one of your most attacking and best players, but then have that trust in one of the players that you're bringing off of the bench, like Ahmad. I would want Ahmad, maybe James. I would have even thought about considering. And I think these players, you gotta have that trust in them and like know that even if you don't need to take Rashford off, even if you are going to keep Rashford on, take someone else off and like make it more of an attacking change. But I feel like at the back of his mind, I think he always had Rashford taking a penalty. And
they had 11 man behind the ball, all game. Mm-hmm. We didn't change anything up. We done the same thing from the start to the finish. Even our goal, we was very lucky. The only reason we scored our goal is because Villareal had every man in the box and they deflected off someone. because the box was overcrowded and it was very lucky. Do you know what I'm trying to say? It was a scuffed shot by Rashford. It was very lucky. We didn't create any openings.
Yeah, but that's the thing, though. I suppose there's one of two things. It's like whether you think that by doing the same thing that Villareal are going to be so comfortable that they're not going to concede any more goals, or you think United have shown time and again that we continue doing the same thing and they get tired, and we would actually be able to find that opportunity to be able to get that goal. So all it takes is one opportunity to be able to go in. As long as you're doing the right things and you're doing and get more.
We played for 120 minutes.
Yeah,
120 minutes. How many shots did we have on target?
He did change. He didn't keep it the same for 120 minutes.
Yes, he did. How many shots did we have on target?
It may change.
That's not a reflection of chances created.
Pogba went wide. Green would come off.
Pogba went wide when?
Probably after the 95th minute, I think it was. It was too late anyway.
It was too late, man.
It was definitely too late.
He took off Greenwood and left Rashford on the pitch, like.
Yeah.
And it's just like, this doesn't make any sense. Like, Rashford has had the worst game.
Well, we should have gone McFred, bro, because Fred would have done the sitting and McTominay could have gone and assisted the attackers, bro, with more energy, more presence. You get me? Like, when he started doing that.
I wonder how many episodes.
Bro, when he come
I need to find a show.
Because in the second half, when obviously McTominay was told to go forward, bro, it benefited us, no? Was it better in the second half?
McTominay was our best player the whole game for me.
This is what I'm saying, bro. So this is what I'm saying. So if you played McFred and Fred sat for 90 minutes and McTominay went forward assisting the attack, it could have been different. Like it's what we're.
You know what you're saying though? You're basically saying if we replaced McTominay, if we played Pogba with McTominay as the more attacking player, and so then we would have been better off because we would have had Pogba in that role. We would have Fred in that role.
Do you know what? Do you know what it is for me?
Cussing Fred.
Can I
just
say something, Fudge? Yeah. If you got 10 on-field players behind the ball,
yeah.
Where is it easy to create from? From wide, exactly. So you want your creative players wide, not central, because it's so hard to pick up passes central when you got 10 men behind the ball.
Well,
all Pogba can do is play it wide.
Yeah, but you also have your forward. But you're making it out like you don't have your most creative players centrally. Of course you do.
I get that. But when the game is open, they can just play these quick passes and open up the game.
Yeah, there was no space.
No, man. Even if you have 11 men behind the ball, but if you have 11 men behind the ball, you're not going to put Paul Scholes on the right wing, are you? Like you're going to keep.
No, but Pogba's not Paul Scholes. Pogba can play left. He's not Paul Scholes. He can play left. But the what I'm saying is that we eventually played him left. Because
but listen, but come on. You're not telling me, you're not trying to tell me here that Fred and McTominay would have helped us for creating.
No, but Fudge, I'm not trying to say that Oli should have started a different team.
Speculation, but it's an idea, isn't it?
Oh yeah. No, I agree with you if you mean change it to the end.
Yeah.
No, if you mean change it at the end, no, I agree with you there. Like he should have changed it to put on Fred. Then cool. Yeah, I'm happy with that because Fred's part of our squad.
All he was doing is playing the ball to Rashford. Yeah, and he was not putting the ball in the box. Like what?
Yeah, after an hour, I did think
there's 11 man behind the ball. What does he expect to do? Get the ball and dribble past 11 man? You know what I'm saying? It doesn't make any sense what he was doing. He was just running into players.
Yeah, but Rashford has scored a lot of goals behind.
Coming backwards. That's why I think that contributes to it as well, man.
What's that? Sorry.
Rashford gives a lot of energy coming back towards our goal, innit? So
yeah, he does, but we didn't need that.
Bro.
We had all of the ball. We didn't need it. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying we should have started.
Where's man's head at? Where was everyone's head at, bro? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I didn't see no one looking like they wanted to really.
Look at even Rashford's chance, man. I know it was offside, but that pretty much just summed up his whole game.
Yeah, facts.
Yeah, man. I felt sorry for him.
Summed up his whole game.
Why was a big miss off.
I'm not here criticizing Rashford because I'm a big fan of Rashford. You know what I'm saying? But you
he's one of our best players of the season.
You just got to accept someone having a bad game, man. Like we got a bench for a reason. Like you bring on subs for penalties, like so we can score 10 and miss one.
Calamity.
It don't make sense, man.
The subs did work. They all scored, but
the one guy he should have changed in 100
was De Gea.
Minute. Yeah, he missed the penalty, fam. That's the one guy that should have.
You can't blame. I'm not blaming De Gea for the penalty. Actually, no, I am.
Bro,
listen, he
knew he wasn't going to save the penalty. I just knew it.
Let me tell you something, yeah. We scored 10 goals, yeah. We scored 10 goals, yeah. Their keeper is shit, you know. That's why we scored 10 goals. Like he should have saved a few of our penalties.
Bro,
He's
he was
shit.
just falling on the floor, bro. He wasn't
Yeah.
even diving. Like, it was mad.
The
No.
Gea is so bad. Like,
Yeah,
there was
Yeah.
penalties
that's
that were
what
going
he-
here. Like, there was. Do you know keepers? Yeah, I'm not a keeper in it. Yeah, but you know, a keeper doesn't want the ball on the floor or top bins. When it's mid-high, that's a keeper's
Perfect,
dream
bro.
as a penalty. Like, so many mid-high penalties were scored against the Gea, like, and he's just doing this or doing that.
No,
Come on,
bro.
man. It's not good enough, man.
Penalties
This is
aren't
a cup
easy, but
final,
you
you know.
expect to do better than that, man. You
Listen, this is
expect
a
better
cup
than that.
final. You're an experienced goalkeeper, man. You got to try and save this like your life depends on it. Like,
Do you know what it probably was? Last game, I think sentiment. I think Ollie was just too soft in that final.
Yeah, man, it was bare
So-
there, bro.
So didn't want to take him off. It's his last game. Like, I don't want to like, go out like that. But yeah, I would have been more confident with Henderson. Even the goal itself, it was just typical De Gea. I just felt like, how is the ball traveling all that way, all
that's
the
the
way
hater, but it's
to the
also
6-yard
Lindelof, man.
box?
That's also
and then-
Lindelof, though. Very
Yeah.
weak.
Yeah, of
Very
course.
weak.
No, it is. We missed
Very
Maguire.
weak. I'm trying to
We missed
tell me it was
Maguire.
Luke
Not just that
Shaw's
goal, but I feel like for the build-up of play, like we missed Maguire so much. I mean, Bailly did play some decent balls eventually, like more later on down the line, but he
No,
did
we
knock the
needed
ball out so
Maguire,
much.
man.
And I feel like the way that Maguire builds up play from the back is just so underrated. Like
Trust me,
we
bro.
looked so poor from there, like building up from the back, like in the final. Even though we managed to get away with it because Villareal
And even for qualities that aren't like football on the ball related, you know what I'm saying? Off the ball qualities, bro.
yeah.
I don't know, man.
Yeah.
I'm starting to think that the left wing is a problem for us as well, man. Not that I don't rate Rashford. Not that I don't rate Rashford, but
Sancho,
we
innit?
need we need
Sancho's
exactly
a root, fam.
we need someone that when Rashford is having an off game, Ollie is confident enough to bring them off the bench to replace
Yeah.
it.
No,
You know
you're
what I'm
right.
trying to say?
No, but I feel like just more Ollie. I think Ollie. No, true. No, we need to get a better squad so that Ollie can take.
We had
Rashford off.
we had
with
the same
confidence.
problem. I'm not sure if it was last season or actually maybe it was his first couple of months in the team. He never made any. He hardly made any changes
Yeah,
like during the game because he never
Yeah,
trusted his
true.
bench.
very late.
Second half of last season
Yeah,
when we was going
Never
on that
trusted
good
his
run,
bench.
innit?
He had the
Yeah,
same
man.
issue this cup final,
We
man.
definitely need.
Well, maybe he's
stronger
trying to
benches.
prove a point to the board, saying, "Look, I don't feel like I've got the players. Like, I need some players."
Definitely need
Well,
that. The board need to come out firing.
point to prove, boy.
Shit to lose the final on that as well,
Yeah.
man.
The
Like,
thing is, if we get the
He's under
players
big
and
pressure next
still
season,
don't
man.
deliver, then there's problems, isn't it?
he's got
Yeah.
big pressure next season. That would have put him off. Like, 'cause even if next season we didn't win a trophy, he would have at least had the Europa League in his back pocket. Now it's like you have to win a trophy. Do you know what I mean? Not only that, we need to be going for the biggest trophies next season, like titles. But we can only do that realistically if we get the signings in the summer. So, I mean, overall, in terms of the season, like, what are your thoughts? Obviously, last game of the season was a pretty decent one. Obviously, we had Bearman, beat Wolves. Langer, my G, gets his goal. Like, got a few youth men playing. Hannibal come through. I mean, we finished second. We lost the final. What are your thoughts on the overall season? I suppose.
Beginning of the season, if someone said to me we'll finish second with no cups, I would have took it. Like, obviously, it's not. I want to celebrate about it, but I would have taken it in it. But I just feel like it's just such a weird season, man. I'm going to speak for everyone, but I was on such a high just before Christmas, such a high. Like, not even that I thought, yeah, in the bag we're gonna win it, but I thought, yeah, we're actually like competing here. We're actually like showing up. Like, yeah, we're showing up
again.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, giving the fans something to shout about and that. Do you know what I'm saying? But I just feel like it's almost as if there's only like maybe 2 or 3 players who want the responsibility of being a winner. And what I mean by that is when you're a winner, yeah, like there's no room for mistake. You know what I'm saying? You just have to win. Like, but when you're a loser, it's a kind of, well, yeah, we can try and win, but if we lose, we're not expected to win anyway. Do you know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah,
when you've got that responsibility where you're expected to win, there's not a lot of people that show up. Like the final, like in the Champions League when we got knocked out. You know what I'm saying? Like, we need to have these people with mentality that we're winners or nothing.
Too many players looking to someone else, man.
Yeah.
Do you think we missed Marshall in the final?
We could have done with a change. I think we would have saw him play if we had him.
I'm telling you.
The only thing I like about Martial,
no one's mentioned Martial.
No, but the only thing I like about Martial, and obviously it's dumb because he's very inconsistent, and I think I'm clutching that for even trying to give him any credit. But at least with Martial, he don't run into players, man. Like, at least it's actually good with his. No, it's true. He's good with his feet in tight spaces, man. You don't run into players, but I'm not sure he would have even made I'm not sure it would have made a difference, man. Like I said, they had 11 men behind the ball.
I think Rashford dribbling is underrated, though.
He needs space. He needs space.
Yeah, but
Rashford needs space to dribble.
he can mark a man silly, like sit
Yeah,
a
but he
man
needs
down.
space, man. He needs space. He'll murk a man,
Yeah,
but
I mean,
then
like,
another
yeah,
man will be covering and tackling him.
Yeah, too
He
often
always
that's
beats
what
the
happens.
first
He'll
man. He
do
always beats
that.
the first man, but people double up on him, and then that's it. He can't. Whereas
Yeah.
Martial, he swivels. Do you know what I mean? Like he doesn't use his pace or anything. He just uses his foot. He's footwork. Like,
Yeah, Martial's got better footwork. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
But
I'm not even gonna say like Martial. I'm not even gonna try to say like Martial would have done.
I don't think it's a thing where we missed him still, but obviously,
yeah,
our option's an option, isn't it? At the end of the day.
So out of 10, what are you rating the season?
6.
8. No, I'm giving it 8. 10
I would have said 7. You know, so
yeah, 7.5. 7.5.
The only reason I gave it a 6 though with Culps, yeah, I know it's probably harsh. It's just because
I did points. I'd be 6.5.
For me personally, I feel like I know our team is not probably as good as City's, or maybe not even as good as Liverpool's at full strength. But I feel like the games we've lost this season,
yeah,
our team is good enough to have smashed these teams 9 times out of 10. Do you know what I mean? So it's just like,
yeah, but that happens to every team.
It happens to every team, but it's just too many times.
But over the last since we last won the league, yeah, what have you seen to give man the right to think we should do better than finish second without a trophy?
No, but you know what? It's second. I'm happy with. Second, I can't lie. I'm happy with. But what I mean is, it's not. Do you know when you play like, for example, when we played Barcelona in the Champions League final and we lost, yeah. As much as I was upset, I accepted Barcelona was a better team. Do you know what I'm trying to say? There's been no losses this season where I think to myself, you know what, that team was a better team. I've always thought to myself, we should have beat them. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Not once this season, I thought to myself, yeah, they're the better team, you know, like, just got to accept it. Not once. We've always just flopped.
I was going to say PSG, but even that game, man, Fred got sent off.
Not even them.
Fred got sent off,
man. Every game we've lost, like I say, we've flopped. We haven't been banged by Man City. We haven't been banged by Liverpool. We haven't been, even Tottenham, yeah.
I think that's more a mentality thing, bro.
Yeah, that's what I mean, though. It's a mentality thing. So it's, for me, it's just like, if your mentality is down, I can't rate you like 8. I can't rate you 8 for your mentality like that, man. I have to be
I just feel like certain players are being targeted at the moment.
Yeah.
I mean, the reason why I would say, you know what? I mean, maybe at the start of the season, I might have thought, you know what? We get second. I'm giving us an 8, but I'm giving us a 7 because trophies, you can't lose to a final in the Villarreal and then give an 8.
That's
not going to happen
shit.
from the start. But like, I just feel like the reason why I am going to give it a 7 because if I did points, I'll give it a 6.5. But no, it's a 7 for me. I'm not going to go down to a 6 because second is still a good achievement. Achievement's the wrong word because it's not like a celebration. But second is an achievement because progress is an achievement for me. So progress, if you're looking at it in that sense, the reason the fact that we've finished second is still something that we can look back at and be like, you know what, we did better than we was thinking at the start of the season.
And I think like when you look
but when you think about the games that we have lost in that, for me, this is normal. This is like absolutely normal. Even in games in leagues where we win titles, yeah, we don't ever go through a season normally without losing to a bum or dropping points against a bum. And I think with the squad that we had, we were never going to be able to be in a situation where we wouldn't have games where we were off form and lose to people like West Brom. We haven't
lost away all season, Fudge.
But those are, I always think, what's that?
We haven't lost away all season, man.
But I just think like that. Yeah, no, that is ridiculous. Like, I mean, that is absolutely ridiculous. And at home, to be fair, when you think of it like that,
man.
There's no way that we should have lost.
Go to the red banners, fam.
Yeah, but it's not bad. It's not bad in the sense. Obviously, losing 6 home games is bad.
We haven't lost away all season, Fudge. Yeah, are you telling? We haven't lost away all season.
Not losing away from home
with no trophies.
Is ridiculous.
We haven't lost away all season, and we have got no trophies to show for it. It's ridiculous.
No, but you talk about it. There's only one trophy you can win.
Bro, a team that won 21 games in a row beat us to the trophy, fam. What the fuck do you want us to do?
But I'm not talking purely. I'm not talking purely just the Premiership, man. I'm not talking purely. Even based on just
that is only the Premiership.
On the Prem alone, all right, cool. I'll give it a 7. But you're talking about our season as a whole, is a 6, man. It's disappointing for me, man.
With the Premier League on their own is an 8 for me.
Yeah, it is
because
it is, man.
I don't think anyone expected us to finish. I think most people at the start of the season was thinking top 4 is going to be a struggle. Finish 3rd, great. That's going to be a really good achievement to say it. No, not good achievement. It'll it'd be good to do that. I don't think anyone was expecting us to break the bubble of City and Liverpool and finish second. Obviously, Liverpool can talk about the people that died during the season or whatever. Like, you know what I mean, but it doesn't matter. That's what happens throughout the
You know
season.
what it is? Yeah, I've seen teams finish second, man, and
I'm giving
progress.
it a 7 still.
I've seen teams finish second and not progress, man. Like for me, finishing
Yeah,
second.
we need to build it.
For me, finishing second only benefits us next season. It doesn't.
Yeah,
there's no
Mourinho's
bearing
team.
on this season. Huh?
Yeah, Mourinho's team.
We
When we
progress
finished
after.
second, we won nothing, and then the next season we got sacked and Oli came in.
Exactly.
So we
Tottenham
have to
finished
build
second before. Arsenal finished second before. After their
Tottenham never finished second.
did Tottenham finish second? Oh, right, they're crap, man. I thought they finished second.
They boiled it. They even boiled.
Oh, was it Arsenal that finished second when Leicester won the league, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Do you know what? That was probably the last time I was in the top four.
That's the
Or top
last time they
6.
finished second.
No,
Still.
top 4.
Yeah, that's what I mean, like, and that's what I mean. That's exactly what I mean. So it's just like,
But you
I
can't.
don't know,
those
I
Can we
circumstances
build
are
that?
very different, bro.
Hmm?
Circumstances are very different.
build?
between the 2 teams, man. Like
oh, man.
the whole sign
Can we build?
alone, bro.
The only thing that's different is we got money in the bank. That's the only thing that's different.
Yeah,
I'm
but
seeing.
the money we'll
And-
spend that money.
Yeah.
Hopefully, and we've got a young squad. Like most of our players, hopefully, should be able to be better next season. Greenwood's gonna have another season in him. Rashford should be having another season in. Martial needs to come through after having that time off. Like he needs to come.
He needs to go.
Wan-Bissaka,
Martial
no,
needs
no,
to
he
go,
can't
man.
No, we can't
If
go.
if Martial's not gonna
Not even
have a
entertaining.
mad improvement, then he's got to go.
Bro, there's no. We're going to basketball.
Yeah,
We're
but no,
going to
but next
sign
season,
Sancho.
there's no
We're
chance.
going to sign Sancho.
No chance.
So we're going to sign Sancho, keep Martial,
Yeah.
Rashford, and Ahmad,
Depth,
and Greenwood.
Depth.
Yeah, like how many? Like, there's no way Martial leaves this summer unless we replace him. And who we replace him
Sancho.
with? Danny Ings.
Sancho. Martial's not on 9,
No,
man.
we need
Forget
Sancho
that.
in. We need
Martial's
Sancho
not
in
on 9.
already. Like, we need
Martial's not on
Sancho
9.
needs to replace. Sancho needs to replace Mata. Yeah, but Martial can play 9 very well.
Sancho needs
He's
to
got
replace
23
Mata.
goals.
Did
Yeah,
you
on the
just say
right
that?
wing, like.
Did that just come out of your mouth? Sancho needs to
Or
replace
James.
Mata.
Dan James was the person who played right wing most of last season. It was Dan James, yeah. So Greenwood, basically, what I'm saying is that Sancho comes in, and then he replaces from the squad a Mata or a James because Greenwood's now.
Sancho's not coming to be a squad
So
player,
Rob-
man.
No.
Who's Greenwood's number 2 right now? James and Mata,
Dan
right?
James, isn't it? Yeah, Dan
I'll say
James.
Dan James.
Rashford.
Yeah.
Rashford.
Yeah, so James, so right now, what I mean is that James and Mata are Greenwood's number 2, yeah?
Yeah.
So get Mata out of the squad or James out of the squad, bring Sancho in as number 1 and bring Greenwood down to number 2.
Yeah.
So then we're boosting our levels, isn't it? Like, so that's what I meant.
So you don't think get Martial out and replace him with someone else?
I think Martial can.
If we get Martial out, who are you replacing with? Danny Ings, though? Or Kane? If it's Kane, 100%. If it's Danny Ings, no way.
The only thing about Martial, that I kind of know for a fact is he hasn't got the mentality to be a number 2, man. He hasn't got the mentality, man. He needs to be number 1. He needs to feel like he's the man.
Cavani?
Pardon? What you say?
I listened back to what I just said, and then I thought, should I even repeat what I said? I said, do you not think they can be better than Cavani? Cavani has been sick, but
Cavani is way better.
Martial this season almost.
Do you not think
Martial's
that there's a
best
chance
season.
that Martial's number 1 for next season?
No chance, man.
What did you just say?
Listen, Cavani is fun. Do you know what's so funny? Yeah, Cavani has been for me like very good this season. Yeah, but I feel like there's more to come from Cavani. He's going to become better. He's only settling down.
He can't play every game though.
He can't play every game. He can't play. Actually, he can play every game actually, but he can't play 90 minutes every game.
Oh, he's at that age.
Manage it. Manage it.
One.
Manage it, man.
He can't start every game then. So like, I
he's
reckon
younger than Vardy, fam. He's younger than Vardy, innit?
Sure.
What's your point?
I thought Martial was still going to get.
Like his age. It's not his age. He's had an injury. He had an injury at PSG, and he's recovering from it. He's recovered now, man. It's not his age, like. He's calm, like. He's calm. He works very hard. You know? He's like his lazy striker, and he just squats on the box striker. He works relentlessly, like. You know what I'm trying to say?
He's older than you, and you retired.
Pardon? Listen, how many minutes did he play in the final? He played 120 minutes, fam. Does that seem like someone that's dying, fam? He is mad, bro.
Obviously, Martial, I reckon, is going to come through. Martial's going to be our number 1.
This season, he's basically matched Martial's best season at United.
That's what I'm saying, man.
No, he hasn't. No, he hasn't. Do not even try that one. That's
bro, he's not far off, bro.
No, he's far off, man.
Are you all right? What's
What's Martial's-
Martial's best goal scoring season at United?
Last season when he got 23, man, like you're forgetting what he
Bro,
did. My
Cavani
man was
got
a G last
16.
season.
His first season, he's got 16, bro. And like,
Well, that's
seven
still
or-
a big 7
assists.
away. My man got 17 in the league alone.
Who? Martial.
Yeah, but if you count how many
Martial,
games,
don't
if you
disrespect
count
Martial.
how
My
many,
man's got levels.
if you count how many games Cavani played and how many minutes he played compared
That's
to
what I'm
Martial's
saying, bro.
True.
best season,
Yeah, minutes per game, his goal is probably pretty similar, to be fair. Yeah,
Bro,
minutes per
I'm
goal.
not saying
it's
it's
better.
matched it. I'm
It's
saying
better.
it's not far off.
Don't say it's similar, it's better.
Do you reckon? All right,
Yeah.
I haven't got the stats. Someone else can do it. Anyone in the comments, find it and then post in a comment. innit?
And listen, Martial, yeah, if you're listening to this, yeah, I'm not boying you off, innit? Like, you're sick, but you just haven't got the mentality for United,
Yeah, he's an
man.
ex-Man United player, man.
You ain't got the mentality for United, man. You know what I'm saying? I wish you all the best, man.
Well, we're going to go through the season
Real
stats
talk,
anyway. Obviously, the season's over and that, so I'm thinking like next episodes and that we're going to go through player ratings. Player ratings. We did that earlier in the season, but we can go through the goalkeepers, then through to obviously strikers, and then have some discussions about the transfer window. But just in general, I mean, like just as an overall now, I mean, what are you man willing to see in the summer? Like, what would look like success for you in the summer?
Success in the summer is selling De Gea, yeah. I don't know why we bought Tom Heaton, yeah.
Might be getting Oblak.
What do you mean?
That's what I was about to say we need to sign another keeper because I'm still not convinced on Henderson. Can't lie, I'm still not.
Yeah,
convinced.
I like the same. I'm not really convinced. I've seen a couple of things that's made me think.
Yeah, I'm not
The Liverpool
convinced, man.
games what killed me really. I
Yeah,
was so
Liverpool
far
game
up
was
for him.
mad.
It's that Salah goal. Do you know what? It's just that Liverpool game was so bad, but everyone can have a bad game. I'm so fickle like that. No, but I'm still backing my boy. But that game
think
was so bad.
We need to sign Sancho and maybe try and push Greenwood to play his natural centre forward role. If we're gonna, because if we want this guy to be a centre forward and he wants us to be the next United 9.
Progress, man. That's in
Pardon?
progress. That's in progress right now.
Yeah, that's what I mean. We need to kickstart it next season. Cavani starts our number one, and then we need to play him more there. Even if it's Carling Cup or FA Cup, we need to play him more centrally, man. Because in front of goal, he's dangerous, man. Like some of his finishes, some of his, do you know what I mean? Like he just, and yeah, he can play. Yeah, I like him on the right wing as well. But I think he gets he gets hard done by on the right wing, man. I think it's over criticised, man. People forget he's a young lad. Do you know what I mean? That's not his natural position, and he's doing a role for us. You know what I'm saying? He's filling in for us basically, and I think he's doing fantastic, to be honest. But I think if his natural position centre forward, let's see what he can do, man. If we're not going to sign Haaland or we're not going to sign Kane, we need to start kickstarting Greenwood, man. Because
you know what, I was thinking take him to the Euros, but I really hope he doesn't go Euros now. Like I just hope he gets a rest.
He's going, man.
It would be lovely if no United players went, man.
Listen, Greenwood is the best finisher in England after Kane. Facts.
Yeah, I was gonna say. So he should go, but I would be really happy if he doesn't. To be fair,
if we sign Harry Kane, which I hope we do, I think we're going to win the Premier League season.
If you're listening.
Real talk, man.
Big things.
Real talk, man.
Yeah.
But I don't know, man.
If we did what? What did he say?
This is a question for you guys, though.
So how many signings do you think we need?
Say it again.
Say it again.
Yeah.
I said, if we sign Hurricane, yeah, from Tottenham Hotspur to United, yeah, and given the number 9, because Martial will go the other way, we are winning the Prem next season. Facts.
Jeez.
Facts.
Yeah.
Wow. One question I need to have for you guys, yeah. One question I need to ask you guys, yeah. When is the right time to let Marcus Rashford go? It's a hard question.
He's
not going anywhere. He's going to sign for life.
Man, let him go. Why
is this even a question?
So, because you know what? Do you know why it's a question? And do you know why it's a question? And I'm glad you gave me this reaction because I knew you'll give me this reaction. Because I feel like with Marcus Rashford, it's a sentiment thing, man. He's very good, but it's like 80% ability and 20% sentiment. No. We let him off because of sentiment. We do. Because if it was any other player, we'll rile him, but we let him off.
Okay. Well, okay. No, wait. To be fair. No, wait. I feel right. I think so. I think it's unfair on Rashford for a start.
I forget how old he is.
I feel like, well, yeah, of course I've got sentiment. Like, why would I not have sentiment?
Like, I didn't say let him go this season. I said when do we let him go? Same like Lingard. It's same like Lingard, you know.
Never,
Lingard
bro.
Never
is a
happened. Okay,
Retirement.
what Lingard? What
not the
Lingard?
same as Lingard.
No,
Lingard,
Rashford.
I would like him to stay. But
What do you mean Lingard is not what? No, Lingard's not as
Really,
much
Lingard-
as much as a legend as Rashford.
Yeah, but
at
he's
United.
not got that ability like Marcus Rashford, bro.
no, he's not. Unfortunately, he's not. Unfortunately, he's not because he hasn't got as good as much ability.
There's a man that will tell you Jesse Lingard still got potential to unlock, and he's 27. Or you know what I'm saying? So no.
Yeah, but 27.
Yeah, but I like Lingard.
27, he
I
can
do
hit his
like
peak.
Lingard.
27, he can hit his peak, man. You know what I'm saying that? Don't he?
True.
How old is Bruno Fernandes? You know what I'm saying that? It's not like he's
Yeah,
been
but
banging
Bruno
out from
Fernandes is
19.
banging 25 goals in the league before he even come United anyway. So
Yeah, but for how many seasons was he doing that for? He's 27.
but it's still done.
No,
it.
I mean, I
It's
rate Lingard, but I mean, like, I feel like if you don't have more sentiment for academy players, what's wrong with you? Like, this is
My
that's the
question,
whole,
my
that's the whole
question is,
lifestyle
yeah,
of
my question is, if Rashford is at the same level he is at now when he's 27, do we still hold on to him and
Oh
play him?
no.
That's what I'm.
What do you mean? As in, if he's still getting wait. Do you mean if he's still getting 30 plus goals in this?
Like I'm just assuming like
Yeah.
improving, innit?
Obviously, if he improves, it's a given. We keep him because you know what I mean. Because he's improving. That's
He
what I mean.
improves.
I mean, is
100%.
how long do we give him until he needs? Because for me, he needs to take to the next level. I think he's got that ability to take to the next level. But how long do we give him to take it to the
in
next
one
level?
summer, bro.
If my man, wait, just to be clear, if my man continues to score 20 goals every season from now to the rest of his career, I would sign that contract right now. I don't care. Why am I selling a 20 goal strike? Like what? Rashford's been good this season.
Yeah, because Fudge, other people can come in and do a better job. That's why.
What's that?
So other people can come in and do a better job. Imagine we sign Sancho.
20 goals in 15.
Just for example, imagine we sign
goals.
Sancho and we start playing Sancho on the left and Rashford on the right. Sancho's badding it up, and we all know Rashford's not as good as on the right, yeah. And Rashford's just doing these things every now and then. Do we keep him on the right purely because it's Rashford, or do we?
Yeah, but if it's purely because it's Rashford scoring. Sorry, if it's Rashford scoring 20 goals and 15 assists, it's got nothing to do with sentiment.
Yeah, but
the fact that my man's G. 20 goals and 15 assists. You think that's not good enough to be able to stay at Man
I
United?
didn't say that.
Is that really is that the conversation?
I didn't say that.
No, we did. You literally said if he stays at the same level that he's at now, and the level that he's at now is scoring 20 goals and 15 assists, back to back, 20 goals a season.
Yeah.
What? Like, let's not have this conversation. Rashford stays for like 100%. We're not getting rid of someone who's banging that many goals in. Like, why would you do that? He's our second highest goal scorer. Doesn't make no sense. For me, it doesn't. Anyway,
I don't see why.
I get what you're saying. Innit? But for me, it's just like
he's just better. Mane, no.
Pardon?
No, like this season. I mean, like Mane hasn't done better. Sterling hasn't done better.
No, but what I mean is, yeah. Look, at the end of the day, it's like you need to, as a club, as a manager as well, you need to know the right time to move players on. Do you know what I'm trying to say? So it's like
we don't need this conversation yet, man.
No, it's a very premature conversation.
Yeah.
It is very premature. It's just something I've been thinking about though, man, because I feel like
you're one of the man that sent him the slurs, isn't it?
Nah. Listen, Rashford's my guy.
That game is like, wow.
Rashford retired football today, man's a legend, isn't it? You know, even just what he's in outside of football, man's got high ratings for Rashford, isn't it? I don't even want Rashford to see this and think man's saying he need to leave. No, you don't need to leave, bro. Shout at me, innit? Got you, bro. Get me. But I don't know. It's just a question.
I hear what you were saying.
Because even Lingard, even with Lingard, it's been hard for us to let him go. You do realize that, innit? It's been hard for us to let him go. Like even
you know what
as
I was
fans,
just about to say.
Go on.
I was just about to say, even with Lingard, if he was to leave this summer, there'll still be a part of me that thinks, "Oh man,"
exactly.
You know what I mean?
That's what I mean. That's what I mean. How much sentiment is attached to it?
But for me, that's not the same as Rashford, because Rashford for me has been on another level to Lingard's ever been.
Yeah, that's what I think as well, man. It's not the same.
Listen, there was a time where people were screaming Lingard. You know, I got a Lingard top. Like, you know what I'm saying? There's a time where Lingard was on fire.
It'll forever be a cult hero for me.
Like Lingard was on fire. You know what I'm saying? Like what Lingard done at West Ham first couple of games. That's what he was doing at United. He was on fire, man.
I can bring 3 rats as well.
At Wembley, fam.
He was on fire, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, and do you know what it is as well? Like, obviously, Lingard used to always go on loan and bad it up. Like, I remember it was at Charlton, like, he was badding it up. Like, Lingard was a prospect, you know. People forget he was a prospect when he was young, you know.
Do you remember that 4 goals at Birmingham?
Huh?
I think he scored 4 goals in his debut at Birmingham.
Do you see it there?
Remember the G?
Do you know what it is, yeah? All right, cool.
Bro,
It's Rashford starting for the Euros. Is Rashford starting in England starting 11?
Debatable.
I think he would have done it if he
That's
scored.
what I'm saying. Though. It's debatable. So if it's debatable, that means we can get someone else to replace it.
Next
You might
season,
talking
I'm
like
not
he's-
expecting no fireworks from no one, bro. Man are tired already, all the players, and now they got Euros.
That's not the question I asked though. I said he's going to start.
Huh?
Actually, I forget that question actually.
I mean,
because
has he got the ability?
Forget that question actually because it's not even. Do you think he should start? That's a better question. Do you think he should start on the left?
Wingers, man, remind me, because right now,
Yeah, I think
They
he's
got Sterling. They
England
got Grealish. They got Grealish. They got Foden who play left as well. Pardon?
Grealish your winger though.
He can play left.
No, he plays
Inverted
left
winger.
most of the time. Like normally he plays left.
But yeah, go on.
For me, Rashford's the best. Like, for
Foden. You
me,
got Sterling. You got
it's between Rashford and
Sancho
Sterling.
can play there as well. Sancho can play there as well, but I
For
think
me,
they're
it's
playing
between
right.
Rashford and Sterling.
Yeah, same. I think Rashford's better than them other
And
man.
I think Rashford's been better this season than Sterling.
I think
Oh
Rashford-
yeah, 100%.
Rashford's like a big man to all them other man in football.
Do you know what I think it is? I think it's Rashford's anticlimax towards the end of the season. That's
Yeah,
probably
it is.
maybe ask
No,
the
it is.
question.
No, it is.
And do you know
No,
what?
it is.
I don't know if we released that episode, but remember I talked about fatigue and how he's going to decline because he's not getting a rest.
Bro,
And
that's
now,
like,
Do you know what? Should we
Yeah.
just release that one? Because that was Eugene getting
That's
shook.
just
Like,
Euros.
Yeah,
the Euros is gonna not help no one's fatigue, fam. It's peak.
no, it's not. It's not, man.
how many players did you say we should sign in the summer?
How many players do you say we should sign? Three players,
And who would you like?
right winger, a centre back to replace Lindelof. He has to go. Get him out of my club. No remorse. If Lindelof, you see this pussy, get out of my club.
What, keep by?
Huh? No, replace Lindelof. Do you know if we get rid of Baye, we can get if we get rid of Baye, we can get rid of Baye as well. But I mean, you're shaking your head. Baye does not play games for us, man. I'm trying to replace people who start for us.
Bro, you just signed a new
Yeah?
deal,
Lindelof is our starting centre back. Yeah.
Yeah, but put him to the squad, not to out of the club. Like that's a bit.
Yeah, but Lindelof, he's so crap, man. He's so bad. Do you know what it is? I'd rather play Tuanzebe. Facts. I'd rather play Tuanzebe, man.
I do like
As much as
Tuanzebe,
he
but
does
Lindelof
howlers,
is
as much as he does
underrated.
howlers,
Last
yeah?
few games it's been looking like that.
Yeah. That's I'd rather play Tuanzebe.
Lindelof underrated.
Now Lindelof is underrated, but at the same time, like sometimes he
Oh,
still
man.
plays like how he did when he first came. Do you
Bro,
remember?
we,
The Ice King.
Bro, we might as well play Daily. Might as well play fucking. What do you mean? What's his name? Daily Blind, like.
Blind. I
Might as
liked
well
him as
play
well.
him, man.
All right, Culps. How many
Yeah.
players would you sign?
I think it's got to be a minimum of 3. 100%.
And what sort of positions are you thinking as well?
I think the players that like everyone's been kind of hearing linked with Man United are the ones we need to sign. Sancho, possibly Kane, maybe a Declan Rice. You know what I'm saying? Or like
Centre back, Pau Torres.
I would like I said, I would love to have a centre back, but who's it gonna be? It's got to be Varane, innit? Really?
Or Torres?
What's that Red Bull
Torres.
centre back, man? That's gone a bit quiet now. Even Liverpool signed the other centre back. What's his
Oh,
name?
Bayern Munich, he's gone.
Who's got
He's gone
Bayern?
Bayern Munich.
Oh, he got Bayern.
Yeah.
Upon Meccano, yeah.
Bro,
yeah.
they let go of both their centre backs.
Red Bull,
That's
innit? That's what they do.
They've got quite a conveyor belt as well, though, innit, over there?
Yeah.
Man. That's what they do. But we're gonna like but we should like begin to wrap this one up anyway, like, and obviously get going again. It's obviously
Lindelof, you're not really a
But,
pussy,
like-
man. I'm sorry, man. I shouldn't have said that, man.
But we can go through all of that anyway. We're gonna go through player ratings for the season. We're gonna go through all of that for the rest of the season as well. So I mean, let us know what kind of things that you like anyway. If you're new to the channel, give us a subscribe, give us a like, and find us at Cockney Reds MUFC. But yeah, just to round up, I suppose, like I mean, you've told us what your ratings are. We'll go into the new season. I mean, what are your thoughts for the new season? Just like briefly, like, what you confident going into new season, or Ollie's under pressure? What are your overall kind of like feelings going into the new season, I suppose? Or is it just too early there?
Do you ask a question?
Yeah. What are your thoughts going into
Oh,
the season?
shit. Yeah, I think next season, I don't know. I think it's too early, man. We have to see what the summer's saying.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just, I think I need to take a break of thinking about United. Let the Euros come. Let me relax. Put a couple of Euros. You know what I'm saying? Watch England get knocked out in the group stage. Let me just relax for a bit, man. You know what I'm saying? Like if Ghana was in the Euros, we'll win it, innit? But we're not. So
Cool. All right. Well, yeah. Let's I say we round it up there, and we'll get back at it with the play ratings and that. But cool.
yes.
All right. Cool. Culps, you're recording on that, yeah? So over and we're out.